So, part 2 of me rewatching and ranking all of the James Bond films. Let's talk about From Russia with Love. Now, I love this film. I really could just go on about how much I love it for 3 minutes, but let's get talking about gender representation. We have two main characters who are women here, which is not only rare for a Bond film at this time, but also we have one of very few women main villains. Not just a henchwoman, she's in charge, almost. Rosa Klebb is one of my all-time favourite Bond villains. I kind of sort of want to be her when I grow up. Now, Klebb's lack of traditional femininity is juxtaposed against Bond's main love interest, Tatiana's sultry, seductive, traditional femininity throughout. Tatiana is conventionally attractive. She's young, she's trustworthy. Klebb is older, she's deceptive, she's dangerous. Tatiana is being manipulated by Klebb to seduce Bond. She's an unknowing femme fatale, a move on the writer's part that strips that archetype of any power associated with it. But now let's get into queer coding. Up until the last 10 years or so, queer coding was mainly used in a film to emphasize villainy. Hitchcock was a big fan in the decades leading up to the popularity of the Bond franchise. Hitchcock gave us Mrs. Danvers, Bruno Anthony, Brandon Phillip, Norman Bates. They are creepy, they are dangerous, they're a little bit too into you. We even saw this as recently as 2012 in Skyfall. Here this film treats Rosa Klebb similarly. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Bond is a straight up sexual assaulter in this era. I'm not going to say the R word because I don't want to be shadow banned again, though maybe I am already, I don't know. But there are very compelling arguments for the R word. All women aside from Klebb in this film are young, conventionally attractive objects to be gawked at or flirted with when not being seduced. But Bond's touch is always welcomed, no matter how aggressive or untimely. While Klebb's much more subtle sexual harassment of Tatiana in their initial meeting scene is framed as inappropriate.
Take off your jacket.
Turn around.
You're a fine-looking girl.
So those are some thoughts. Let's get into my first opportunity to actually rank these. Things are coming together a little bit more in this film in terms of the Bond franchise. We get Q's first appearance, we got gadgets, we get the introduction of Spectre and Blofeld. This falls into that more traditional retro 60s spies on a train, the colder side of the Cold War kind of thing, if that makes any sense. This is number one. I think this is going to be number one for a long time, so as the ranking goes, at number 2 we have Dr. No, and at number 1 we have From Russia with Love. Let's see how Goldfinger holds up tomorrow.